No hellos. So I'm gonna work on getting my face set up. No boobs. So I might have to. Dark mode. Oh. Oh, okay. I might not have to have done that because suddenly my GPU has decided to... Oh, well. Let's just... Now fix myself. Zoom in a little, I guess. Oh, but yeah, stop eating up the GPU. Maybe I do need a... There we go. Why is OBS eating up 50? Yeah, well, I can't stream if OBS is eating up 50% of my GPU. I'm gonna just go medium. No film grain, that's... Just because OBS wants to eat up my GPU, we're gonna have to turn things down a bit. So, since we are clan level 2, and we have a party clan limit, I was thinking of... Did that fix it? Oh my fucking gosh. OBS, stop being a piece of shit. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? Can you guys see anything? how's the stream? Ow. Alright. Sorry, OBS wanted to be stupid and do stupid things. What I want to do is actually this. And I'm a little moody that my vampires keep killing my high-end units with their spells.
I await your orders.
About your position. Shit. Alright, so I can't make her a unit. I guess I need to hit Clan 3. Oh, and Restreams has just started AI clipping. So. I might have to restart the game. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't know why the game was having a hard time playing. Yeah, it's like most of my computer's resources is like below 50%, with my memory only being slightly above it. So hopefully this will fix it. You guys aren't seeing the cool background picture. I mean, it's not quite. It's only cool if you like playing as Empire. Got like some scarred Empire veteran guy holding up an Imperial shield and his nice high tier Imperial armor. So I couldn't send my vampire off to be a companion or a second army. I guess I need to hit 3 to do that. Don't really care. I don't really play that game. So a game that I don't really play coming to a console that I don't own, it's meh. For those who like Helldivers and play the hell out of Helldivers, I think this is a big win for them if they, depending on how they do the, what's it called? The cross compatibility. And if it's going to be forced cross compatibility or is it going to be a turn on the switch? Because I know one thing PC players really don't like playing with console players because, nothing against the skill of console players, but it's just keyboard and mouse. In most games, it tends to be better. I mean, especially if the game especially gives the keyboard and mouse the love it deserves, then keyboard and mouse will always be better. That's usually the problem, is most games don't give it keyboard and mouse the love it deserves. They don't give PC ports the love they deserve. If you know what I mean. But yeah, if this is just a haphazardly slapped together cross-platform thing where, yeah, you can play with Xbox players, but your frame rates will go down, your I don't know why, that seems very petty. I mean, just turn off cross-platform if that's a thing. Do they say why they plan to do that? And why they don't want? But then again, what am I talking about? This is the internet where, you know, when someone says something rude in text chat, they don't have the common sense just to go click on the person's name and hit mute. And they would much rather get bent out of shape and say a bunch of toxic things back. It's just like, ugh. You just put your hands in your face. You just put your face in your hands and like, what has happened? Usually people used to just go in, and this is something you can even do with, Twitter and other platforms. You just hit that mute button on the person, and you don't have to deal with them ever again. You just don't ever see them. And the best part is they don't even know they're blocked when you mute them. So they can be saying a bunch of trash, and it doesn't matter. Like, I think it'd be funny if you could see how many people have muted and blocked, like, Elon Musk. It is. And people don't seem to use it. And it's like, why? Why are you not using it? I'm sorry about this. This is going to be, a little bit of time. So we're gonna kind of just sit here and talk. But I don't get why people are mad with Xbox players coming in. It's like you do know Helldivers 2 is co-op slop. I think people forget that it's co-op slop. Now, what co-op slop is a game that, for the most part, you will not play with randoms. You just go in, you boot up a lobby with your friends, or if you're a streamer, with your community, and you play with them, and only them. You don't go into randoms. It's like, what was it? Content warning, Repo's probably the only game that might be good enough in the co-op slop that you might want to play with other players. But it's like Helldivers 2, Repo, Among Us really should have been co-op slop, but too many people were really infatuated with that game for unknown reasons. Let's see. What was the one that came before Repo and content warning? Something danger company, danger company. Basically, there's a lot of these co-op games where the most fun you will ever have with these co-op games is playing with your friends or your community. You will get literally like no fun playing with randoms. Yeah, Lethal Company, that's it. And if you find fun with randoms in Helldivers 2, you're kind of probably one of the minorities. Because I've heard more people bitch and complain about the randoms than anything else. Especially like a random who will just wait till the shuttle's near ready to launch, shoot you all, and then jump in. Or they will kick you as the mission's about to end. It's just kind of, it's like, it's really toxic. So it's like, this is another reason why I don't think it really matters if they add it to the Xbox, because it's a co-op slot game. It's a game that's more designed to be played with friends, family, and community over random people. Because the randoms are just toxic as can be. It's like those times when you play some other games with just friends and only friends. Now, I know some people might not like me saying this. Why are you booting up in safe mode? I said no. Well, that's one reason why this is taking up so long. I'm gonna have to then say exit out of the game and boot it up a second time, because the game's like, would you like to boot this up in safe mode? I said no, and it's like, we're gonna boot it up in safe mode because I see it running twice in my OBS. The second one is saying safe mode. Which means that this is what it's doing, is it's trying to recalibrate all the shaders, because it's trying to boot it up in safe mode, which did not have any of the shaders. And it's like, game, this is why I said I didn't want it in safe mode, because you don't have any of the shaders in safe mode. Yeah. And congratulations, but This is annoying. Sorry about this. Was not expecting OBS to fuck me in the ass, only for the game to then decide it's gonna fuck me in the ass as well. Yay for double fucking! Meow, meow, meow. How you doing, Al, this morning? I'm sorry, this is That's good. I'm glad. I'm a little depressed. Cause it's like, how's my model movement? Is it slow and sluggish? Or is it more fluent? Uh, I am Because none of my CPU, my GPU, my memory, and all that sort of stuff is not at, it's not even breaking 90. It's like the highest is my CPU at 85. Uh, and what's it called? It's trying to do all the shader stuff. I'm so mad that it booted up in safe mode, even though I told it not to. And yeah, once it gets through the first time booting up, it boots up way faster. But since this is in safe mode, and safe mode doesn't have any of these shaders already rendered, it's going to count it as a first time booting. Even though it shouldn't. And of course, all I can do is sit here and talk to you and be just frustrated. Fuck you, OBS. Why did you do this, OBS? But you never told me why they are unhappy with Xbox coming to Helldivers 2. Oh. I see. It's console slot players. I really hope consoles die next generation. Microsoft has already given up on the Xbox. Microsoft does not do exclusives anymore. Anything coming on the Xbox is coming to the PC automatically. This is a sign that they've given up and waved the right flags. Microsoft realizes consoles suck. And I am hoping we're not going to get an Xbox One 360 10 BC, whatever fucking retarded name they plan to come up next. As I don't care what you say about Sony, at least they know how to name a console. Forgot the Xbox, the 360, the something, the one. It's like, the one? No, you're the fourth. Don't sit there and call yourself one. It's like, you're not Nintendo. Stop trying to pretend to be cute like Nintendo. Oh, speaking of Nintendo, I heard the whole country is suing Nintendo. Woohoo! Now that's something we can celebrate. Yes. Brazil is suing Nintendo because they are purposely bricking the Switch 2. They really do. I really wish people would stop buying Nintendo products. I'm sorry, they might have been a decent company 20 years ago, but they're not anymore. They are a shit company. You need to stop supporting their shit. You need to let Nintendo die. And I honestly, it feels like, do I even call you a gamer if you are a Nintendo fan? Because you're just, all they do is make slop. Nintendo puts out the same damn game year after year for more money and less quality, and people buy it up. They buy it up. It's slop. It's pushed out yearly slop. It's like, look at Power versus Pokemon. Pokemon sucks balls. It is one of the worst games on the market, and people still buy it. Why? Why do you buy one of the worst games ever made? So for Nintendo to be getting a lawsuit, finally, I'm happy. Okay. That's still the most retarded naming scheme ever. It's just as bad as Nintendo's naming schemes. Where it's like Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Okay, that's cool. That's cool right there. Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I like that. That sounds cool. And then you got the Nintendo 64. Oh, you got Game Boy. And it's like, okay, Game Boy makes sense. It's like a Nintendo, but it's tiny. So you pretend it's a boy. You know, this is what Nintendo's naming scheme made sense. And then we got the 64. Don't get me wrong, the 64 was a nice advancement in technology for consoles. I'm going to say that, console, because, you know, PC was already doing shit. 3D shit. PC was already doing that. But, you know, for consoles, it was a big step forward. But they called it the 64, and it's like, huh? Huh? Why 64? What is with the number 64? Yeah, and that's even worse. Like, I'm not going to lie. If they would have named it Nintendo 64, Nintendo 360, that would have made really good sense. Meaning like, oh, it's 3D, so you could spin around in 3D 64 degrees. Well, I know what you mean. Xbox and PlayStation has had these second and third generation. I mean, even what is it? PlayStation 1 had its fair share of let's re-release the thing with slight tweaks to it. And that's what they did, was they made slight tweaks to it, and then they resold it. Usually for a bit cheaper, though. Because, like, you know, I had the PlayStation Mini, which was cheaper than the PlayStation on its launch. And it was slightly more powerful than a regular PlayStation, but it was mini. So instead of it being the size of, you know, like 2 keyboards stacked next to each other, it was like only half a keyboard. It was a cute little thing. Definitely worth the money. But, yeah, it's like, they've just always done this, where they've resold the same thing. Well, that was just because Xbox wanted to try to beat the PlayStation out. PlayStation 2 announced itself, and basically Xbox realized, like, PlayStation came out swinging with the PlayStation 2, and PlayStation learned the mistakes of the past. Because this was a Sony product. Fun fact, did you know that Sony lost lost to VHS, even though VHS was a worse system than Betamax, because Sony did not accept the porn industry. True fact, this is the reason why the Xbox lost the console war, was because of porn. What happened? Blu-ray was superior tech to HD DVDs? Or was it CDs? I forget what it was. It was like the Xbox 360 had a basic CD system, but then you could buy the upgrade for the HD DVD, whatever it was at the time. And Sony came out with the Blu-ray. And Sony won, the porn industry came to Sony, and Sony remembered what happened when they said no to the porn industry, and they said yes, and that's why Blu-ray won. And then it's just like this really sad little history aspect of history, where it's like you could look back 30 years ago, and we went from, you know, VH cassette tapes to cloud. It's like everything had like maybe 5-6 years before it was replaced by the next advanced technology. The VH cassettes, I think, had the longest part, because if, you know, for the longest time, you know, you had those from like the 50s, 60s. But then they were quickly replaced by the CDs, which were quickly replaced by the DVDs, which were quickly replaced by Blu-ray, which was replaced by the cloud. And you're sitting there and you're thinking, like, you look back and you're like, we are the only generation that will have seen something like this, where we went from earthbound to space to no internet to the cloud in a short span of time. Like, you think about it, technology has now petered. It has plateaued. We are not getting super big advancements like we used to be getting back then. Let me turn on some more lights. Give me a second. The ads in what? Which ads are we talking about? Uh, yeah. Yeah, VHS was pretty good. And yeah, the starting ads you got at the beginning when you would then announce a new movie or a new anime or whatever you were watching, that's pretty cool. Joe, you know you're the booty. You keep running away every time I show up. And hello, Joe. Sorry, we're kind of waiting for the game to do all of its first launch shaders because it decided to go in safe mode. Oh. I am so annoyed with this. So we're just kind of talking about how technology went from VHS to cloud in like 20 years. It literally went from VHS to cloud data in 20 years. Maybe 25. But it's like, those born in the early 80s, or maybe 80s, early 90s, literally watched technology evolve with them. Yes, I know your grandparents and your parents born in the 60s and that stuff got to see this too, but to them, this advancement of technology was too fast for them to keep up. It was too fast for them. Like, sure, you had some that could keep up with it, especially if they were, like, you know, part of the military, and that part of their thing as the military was with all this technology. I mean, I'll be honest, I would not use ad blockers if you could get more ads like the old school football stadium. Oh, not football stadium. The old school Super Bowl ads, where the ads were absolutely hilarious and absolutely offensive. Where it's like, you know, like one of my favorite ads, you won't be able to find this anywhere. It's like, I don't even think you can find it on YouTube because it was so scrubbed. Where it's like, it was a Pentium processor ad where they were like, this is the Pentium processor. It is the fastest processor on the market. How fast is it? Well, we have a great example. People mostly watched it for the ads because that was like the best part of the show. You never watched it for the football unless you were like a really big football fan, but majority of the people watched it only for the ads. And so it's like, in order to do that, we got this great example showing off the speed of all things. Our processor is like these starving wolves, these starving man-eating wolves that we've starved for a while, and our competitors are these fat people. Let's see how it goes. And then they release the wolves, and the wolves are now eating all the fat people. And there's like fake blood going on the thing and stuff, and it's like, it's just the greatest. And it's like, there is no, it doesn't really sell you on the processor, but because it's just funny, and it's very grotesque violence, you just kind of want to buy the processor. Like, here. Maybe let's do this, actually. So I don't got nothing more to do than this. Oh, let me try this. So this is top Super Bowl commercials.
Welcome
These are actually funny.
to the 100th season of the National Football League. Tonight is not about the league.
What's up, Juju?
It's about football. It's about the players, the fans, the moments, and everything else that makes you say,
No can do, cowboy.
So that was really bad. I was hoping that because it was 6 years old, it was going to have something really funny. Because it's like modern day football. This one might be good. Okay, this looks very old. That might. Let me see if this counts. I have two that might be funny. I'm just gonna vet it so we don't get that to. Oh, he said football, fumble. That's like, oh, that was kind of boring. And it's like, why would you even label yourself a top 100 funny commercials and then you're just that one stupid commercial? Okay, I was hoping that was going to be a little funnier, but... this might be a good one. Oh, this... I remember this commercial. Oh, and the game just finished, but let's... But I have to restart it, and on top of that... So let's see.
Hello.
Oh. Wait, were you hearing it?
Come home early.
Oh,
I can't. I'm working.
I lit some candles.
I'm swamped.
I bought Bud Light.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
Come again?
Yeah, he's got a pencil lodged in his...
Okay, so like commercials like that are funny.
That is so cool. Can he do it again?
Sure. You'll get one, boy.
That's the game.
Okay. So where does he get him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he made all the Japanese viewers happy.
Get down!
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down,
Ooh, that's a first.
make it a Bud Light.
This round of Bud Lights on me.
All right, thanks, Steve. Yo, Steve. This bump is out.
Your seeing fish bump is out,
Man.
Really? What's in? Cool.
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
Nice job in there, Larson. You saved the account.
Welcome
Back to Hack job. Today, we're with the Gilberts. Okay, guys, are you ready to see your new kitchen?
So you can see how some of the commercials were good.
Me too, let's go! Take
Oh. So he's not done any renovation of the kitchen. He's just put a Bud Light there thing.
go look! Oh, here we go! It looks amazing!
He didn't do anything. We just put Bud Light on the counter.
Exactly! It totally opens it up. We gave it a fun vibe. Clearly, this is a room people want to hang out in.
It's the sure sign of a good time. Just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
The landscapers are here. Nice!
Like those renovation shows back in the day.
Just not good with the ladies, like you, Cedric.
All right. Try this on her. Hi, I'm Paul. You have beautiful eyes.
Hi, I'm Paul, and you have beautiful eyes.
I'd love to take you out sometime.
Love to take you out sometime.
So how much?
So how much?
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
Max, you're killing me.
Hey, everybody jamming. Hey, man. She jamming, they jamming too. Can a brother get a Bud Light, man?
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
So you can see what I'm talking about, how, like, nowadays you can't do a commercial like that because people are going to scream, you know? You just can't do a commercial like that. But that's hilarious. The guy literally puts his dog on it for dreadlocks. And this is what I'm talking about. I want commercial. It's like if we got commercials like this, I would not use ad block.
Bud Light is brewed to give you everything you want in a beer. Never-ending refreshment, superior
like
drinkability, and now the ability to breathe fire.
Allow me.
Like some of these are mixes.
Do you have a cat?
No, right?
The ability to breathe fire no longer available in Bud Light. The endless refreshment, however, remains. Bud Light keeps it coming.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, it's just, I think, and it doesn't really make any sense, but it's just so good. You don't give a shit. It doesn't have, it's just like, hey, yeah, the ad, Bud Light, it makes you breathe fire.
Nice dog. Yeah, this is Piper. You're a bred border collie. Watch this. Piper, fetch. Good boy, Piper. You're such a smart dog. So, what can your dog do? Fergus, Bud Light.
Head dog. Fresh, smooth, real Bud Light. It's all here.
Okay, the commercials like that, that sells. That is... Fergus, Bud Light, bites the balls. But now you're seeing what I'm talking about. These are Super Bowl commercials. So you can see why, you know, I
Bet you Bud Light, my friend here can beat you.
commercials like this anymore.
Okay, pal, you're on. Right.
Bet you Bud Light, my friend here can beat you.
Yeah, right. Okay, pal, you're on.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down.
This Would be mine.
Make it a Bud Light.
Bud Light says my friend here can beat you.
I mean, that chicken is clearly cheating because he's not using
listen up!
the real cue ball.
I found the plane's radio equipment. I think we can get off this island.
Everyone, so listen up! This is a commercial making fun of the
I found the plane's beverage cart, and it's full of Bud Light.
Here we go.
That TV show was so bad. I don't know
It's gonna be okay.
We're
gonna be okay.
It's the sure sign of a good time. The just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
Shh, guys.
Oh, what are we getting? What are we getting?
So you got Bud Light?
Back there.
Bud Light made a seltzer?
It's really sad because they went from this to Dylan Mulvaney and getting rid of their old customer base because they thought some type of woke new customer base would come to buy their product, which didn't happen. And it's just like, you had bangers like this. These are good commercials. These make you want to buy the product.
Wait, Bud Light made a seltzer?
I wonder what it tastes like.
Only one way to find out.
The inside out.
What are the taste buds saying?
Tastes great. No Bud Light, just hard seltzer with a hint of fruit flavor.
Light and refreshing. It says light and refreshing.
Let's get that instead.
Wait. Post Malone doesn't drink seltzer. We drink Bud Light. Everybody knows that.
Why not try something new?
Bud Light. Seltzer. Bud Light. Seltzer. Bud Light.
I thought season 1 was much better than season 2.
Guys, we're incredibly rich. Let's get both.
I'll get both. You got any pretzels?
Bud Light Seltzer. Unquestionably good.
This is so romantic.
Well, it's about to get a little bit more romantic. A little candlelight.
Oh.
And
Look at the quality. This shows you this is from like the 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
little Bud Light. Do you smell barbecue? Oh!
Fresh, smooth, real Bud Light.
Cool, a rocket sled.
It's all here.
The rocket sled. Okay, so we don't get shit like that anymore. We really don't. And it's really I don't drink. I'm not a fan of it. If you drink, good. That's your choice. But you know, I used to love those commercials because they were so rich and funny. But yeah, it's just we wouldn't need ad. Here's the thing. If I ever do a sponsor ad in my videos or on my stream, I'm doing something really offensive like that. It's just like, yeah, no, let's just make it funny as all hell. I probably won't keep the sponsorship very long because, well, it's too offensive, but I literally think we need to bring back ads like that. If we're gonna get honest, Why you bite? Why you bite? Alright, so as you can see, the game is performing better now. I'm just really annoyed it took so damn long to do so. Hey. Oh, hello there, mister. Ho 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 ho. Well, I see where their main army's at. Oh, I got the guy's like a bolt. He's like, I don't want to fight you. Oh, wait, there's the main army. Now I want to fight you suddenly. You saw how ballsy he got? Yeah, they were. I want everything. Wait, what? Well, it didn't affect me rep-wise, so I guess that's fine. Alrighty. Oh, get input from warehouse. Oh, okay, that's how I'm doing it. Alright, so that's good to know that I can do it this way. Ah. Well, she's got the highest Stewart. Okay. There we go. I forgot to put her on a vault. I don't think I can anymore. Oh well. don't know where she's off to, and why her skeletons are crumbling. I guess I shouldn't have given her skeletons, because I guess it counts that I resurrected those with my magic and not hers.